I am Deep Vadodaria, the CEO of Nila Spaces, developing sustainable projects here at Gift City, Gandhinagar. You don't need to work 90 hours a week. Build focus, productivity, and a balanced lifestyle. So we're a relatively new company. We came into existence in 2018 virtue of a demerger, and since then our achievements have been doing a very successful project here in Ahmedabad, followed by more than 1 million square feet that we're developing at Gift City, which is truly called the future of urban living. We currently have a project called VIDA, which is ongoing and which is at an advanced stage of delivery here, which is a residential project in the domestic zone. We have another upcoming project in SEZ, which is residential, which is coming up. And going forward, we've already proven that we are a serious developer here, and we are looking forward to participate in the growth that Gift is showing. So Gift City is an integrated city of 886 acres with utilities that span across 16 kilometers. It has state-of-the-art infrastructure, which includes a district cooling system, automated waste management, and even things like potable water drinking, which are something which are very, very aspirational for people like us in India. Well, PropTech is a unique feature in which you have tech companies which have property associations, or real estate company which have technology integrations. It's basically a very niche sort of area where technology is doing a crossover with properties. So VisionX is a fund that's going to focus on investing into PropTech and real tech companies. Our funda is very clear in terms of the fund, that we only want to invest into companies which are giving us a good say in terms of the operations, or giving us a board seat or a substantial stake in their company. Apart from that, we've already realized that real estate in its actual form is not scalable. So you need technology, and we feel the next big thing is going to come from PropTech or real tech space when it comes to disrupting real estate. So we're keenly interested and invested in the future. So my passions have been long distance running, and it's also style and fashion. My running journey began in 2016, I feel, when a friend suggested that I try out an amateur running group. And then I just, I think first time that I ran, I fell in love with it. And since then, I think it's been a pretty big essence of my life, and it's motivated me a lot in more ways than one. And I started my journey of World Marathon Majors in 2018 when I ran my first marathon in New York. And in the next few days, I'm going to be going to Boston to finish the whole circuit, all the 6 World Marathon Majors. Very few number of people in the world have that honor. It's been a very long and grueling journey in the last 7 years, but it's also taught me a lot. Marathon as a distance is an uncomfortable distance. So every time you try and achieve it, it pushes you in that uncomfortable territory where whenever you really finish, you're never really in a very comfort sort of a zone. I think it's similar to the analogy of life is, because that's what life is, right? There are days that are hard, there are days that are not. And the idea is that you show up every day, and that's how these trainings work. Most of the people are pretty much aware by now that there's a direct link up between your physical health and your mental health. And I have felt it all through my life. So I always urge people to do whatever that excites them. It can be breathing exercises, it can be yoga, it can be qigong, it can be anything, but any activity that you really like or probably are going to stick to as routine, because it really helps you in the other elements of your life. I've always been passionate about fashion, and I was following Pitti Uomo for many years, and I thought that I would go someday just to check out what it's about. It's one of the oldest B2B trade fairs for menswear. And this year, earlier in January, I could fortunately, me and a few friends could go and have that experience of Pitti, and it was highly overwhelming to see the sort of energy, the well-dressed men that you see in the magazines that you've seen growing up, and I think it was a brilliant experience. So this reminds me of something that I had read many years ago. I think it was Tom Ford who said that the life that you're dreaming is going to come to you once you start dressing up for it. Well, probably I'd start dressing up for it much earlier before I read the quote, but the quote stuck to me. But I think I think what it really shows to yourself and the outside world when you face it is the intent. It's how seriously you take yourself. It's about are you dressed for the occasion? It oozes confidence, and I think it makes an impression on the other person, whoever that you're speaking to. I think the success mantra for me, what works is not having fixated on a specific thing or a mindset, and always be open to taking feedback, to advices, to new ideas, even relooking at something that you've done yesterday, not out of doubt, but if there's a better way of doing it. So it's consistently staying curious, challenging the status quo, and trying to do something new. I can share what has worked for me sometimes, not really as an advice, but unlearning has been one of the most powerful tools for me. I think in the process of learning and experience, we tend to neglect the unlearning, and at some point of time, the learning and the experience becomes a baggage. So I would highly urge all the young entrepreneurs as they grow and as they gain experience to not repeat the same mistake.